Plano, the city itself has grown quite a bit since about 1980, 1990. A lot of our infrastructure is aging. Most of our roads are over 30 years old, our water mains are over 30 years old, and so there's a lot more maintenance that's going on now than what used to have happened. So we're growing and we're in transition as well.
One of the most unique portions of it, I think, is we try to get ahead of any of the major rehabilitations, complete reconstructions. They take so much time, they disrupt traffic, they disrupt our residents' driving patterns, and they are just so costly. So by doing all of these different proactive approaches for maintenance and preventative maintenance, we do prolong the life of our streets.
The proactive approach really begins with Cartegraph, which is our asset management system. Cartegraph logs everything that's done to all of our assets, and I believe we have over 550,000 assets in Cartegraph. So when someone turns a valve in a water main, we know that they turned the valve. If someone does street work as well, that's logged in Cartegraph, and we also use it for our work order management system. So we use this data and we go and do inspections on our streets, on our water mains, our sewer mains, and we log that data into Cartegraph as well to then prioritize what we're going to do ahead of when it breaks.
Since implementing Cartegraph, one of the biggest changes is just accessibility to data. We can access all of the data that we have on our assets, our requests, citizen requests that come in, anything that we hold, we can access it out in the field. Crews who are using iPads or on their phones, there's an app, and so accessibility is a big thing, and also just I think it increased and improved efficiencies with automations and being able to automate processes, and communication is way easier than it was because it's all centralized, it's all in the same location.
Well, I use Cartegraph to assign my requests and my locations, and also the map features allows me to be able to tell where my crews are, and helps me to be able to assign them certain locations in certain areas in the city so that they don't have to bounce back and forth across the city.
We also use it for our pothole app to be able to report potholes once or twice a year through our inspectors who actually go out and inspect our streets for us, and then that goes to our streets staff to be able to go fill potholes until we can do permanent repairs to the concrete.
We literally drive each street, we'll stop near a pothole, and we'll add it to the app, which then within 15, 20 feet, it will give a GPS coordinate, which is exported out. And you can actually look at the app and see every pothole in the city of Plano, basically.
With that, we've been able to see a change over time. There were a lot of potholes initially identified, and then as we've done this program a few more years, we've seen that number drastically drop.
So from a major arterial standpoint, we are working towards overlaying, doing the very thin, ultra-thin asphalt overlay. And so that's our plan for all of our major arterials. The way that we're handling our residential areas is we have the city broken down into zones, and we have contractors that are working to rehab those residential streets.
Verification is key to making sure that what you're doing is actually effective. And I think doing the street scores over again and seeing that the street scores are improving on roads that we've worked on, and also helping us reprioritize as we go along, really make sure that we're targeted in the right way when it comes to street maintenance and street replacement. We are seeing that it's making a difference, and we're going to keep the scores going, so we're always having that verification piece that the money that we're spending on maintenance is truly beneficial.
As an organization and as a department, we're all on board with asset management and what that means, and also what we're trying to accomplish. We want to make decisions that are smart financially, that are smart with our resources. Ultimately, this is all taxpayer dollars, and we want to be good stewards of that, and I believe that we have the proper personnel out in the field, we have the proper management here in the office, and the proper leadership.
And that's one thing I'm really proud of in Plano, is that our staff truly cares about what they do. They understand their purpose and why they are so important to our mission. We are a customer service-based business. We respond quickly to our residents. We're courteous. Even our field staff can explain the why behind a lot of the things that we do.
We're never really satisfied with where we're at today. We're always wanting to improve and innovate and try to find the next thing that can help us to improve our streets and our alleyways and our sidewalks to make it better for our residents, to be able to really impact their life in a positive way.
The Public Works Department considers ourselves the backbone of the city, and we're helping make police, fire, neighborhood services, parks, everybody move forward, whether it's our fleet, whether it's roads, water, wastewater, drainage, all of it matters, and it impacts pretty much everybody in their daily life. So we're very proud of that.